Hello everyone. Welcome back to another episode. So I'm recording this a week early. I feel like I've been doing that a lot recently just because of how timing's been working out, which is fine. I'm not that worried about it, honestly. As long as it's coming out once a month, and that's really all I care about. So we're gonna go with that. But yeah, we're gonna talk about the month and all that. Um, I can't really remember everything I talked about last month. I think I mostly focused on like the stuff that I found out about my health and stuff. Um, but all that's still going like decently, I guess. I'm still doing a lot more like research on it and stuff, but I'm still having issues when I'm like driving, but that's the main issue. I still feel like the choppiness in my movement when I'm doing like leg extensions, things like that. It's just the sucky thing. It's like the choppiness of the movement where it doesn't feel smoothly gliding like on my other leg. Um, so that's kind of just where I'm at with that. But it's a work in progress. It's a work in progress, and so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But anyways, I left my old job, so that was cool, fun and fresh. I'm not gonna disclose it or anything because like I just don't think it's a great idea, so we're not going to. Um, I might talk about like in general, but like nothing that can pinpoint it to where it was. Um, just cause I don't really want to. So, um, but yeah, if that's something that would come of interest, that might happen, but I don't think so. I highly doubt it. Um, but yeah, and then I got a full course load now. Um, because before this, I've been doing all like online classes and stuff, but now I have in-person classes, and so that's been interesting for the last 4 weeks now that I've been doing it. So I'm getting the groove of things. My first week though was intense because that first week I was driving from where I used to live up to campus, which was like a 70-80 mile drive. And I had to be there every single day. So Monday through Friday, I had to be there. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I was driving 80 miles. And that's just one way. So it was like 160, 70. I hate math. I'm not going to try to. A day just for class. And on Wednesdays and Fridays, I only had one class for an hour. And so those days were like the worst for me because I felt like I was like wasting so much gas. And so I would spend time like studying afterwards. And I still do that now, even though I live closer. Um, I just try to do it to maximize the amount of gas, especially on those 2 days, just because it just feels horrible being there for only an hour and then like just driving back and like the gas. I don't know. It's weird. My mind is mm, mm. That's besides the point. But yeah. Anyways, so I had to do that. And then that Friday we got keys for a new place, which is closer, so I wasn't driving that 80 miles. I technically still was because I still had my last weekend at my old job, which was very hectic and busy because it was a holiday weekend. I'm very grateful and thankful that I was able to work that one. That way, that kind of helped me buffer for down the road because I did take a month off of working. I'm still in that period, but like I'm starting to look again. Just something that's flexible just because of how my schedule is. But we'll see. That'll be a whole nother thing. That'll be a whole nother thing. But yeah. So that was really hectic. And then we were out of our place by that Tuesday, roughly. And we had some pretty rough nights where we were driving back and forth until like 1 in the morning, like bringing stuff back and forth, like over. It was very stressful and exhausting. And then on top of that, I had classes and but luckily that Monday though, my campus was closed. So that kind of helped a lot too in terms of buffering and time and just me catching up and sleep and stuff after all that. Um, but yeah, this is the main like thing for this month was all that and like just getting going and in the in the sorts. Um, so yeah. But that's like the main gist of this month. And then I am seeing Bring Me the Horizon next week, which is why I'm doing this a week early. Because I'm not gonna have any time that weekend, and that video would have to go up that Tuesday. And so I don't think I am going to be able to film that Monday, just because I don't want to wait and then it not happen. Then I'm like panicking. I'm like, we're not doing this. Because I've only missed like 2 uploads, I think, in my entirety of my like comeback and like actually doing it for once and actually being on. And that was because of a whole what is it called? What is it called? I can't think of it. When you get their IP address and stuff. Anyways, that's beside the point. I had to take a break because of that. Because I was like, okay, we're just gonna lay low for a little bit. So it wasn't actually me like purposely trying to not post. It was more like I need to, like, for safety wise. So, but yeah. Anywho, that is that. This one's really short. The next one's probably going to be talking about Bring the Horizon a lot and the Plotting You, because those are two that I'm most excited about seeing next week. And I've never seen Bring the Horizon live, and I've been listening to them for like over 10 years. So I'm, yeah, yeah. And I have no words. That's how excited I am. And I can't wait because I've been listening to them for so long. So, yeah. All right, I'll see you guys next time.